Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you the key instruments used during an autopsy. So if you are a medical student or just curious about forensic science, then this video is for you. Have you ever wondered that what tools are used during an autopsy? From scalpels to bone saws, each instrument has a specific role in uncovering the truth behind a person's death. In this video, we will explore the essential instruments that are used by forensic pathologists. Now, let's start with the tools. So, the first one is scalpel. It is a small, sharp knife that is used to make precise incisions in the skin and tissues during an autopsy. Next is cartilage knife. It has a broad, slightly curved blade and is used to cut through tough cartilaginous tissues swiftly. Next is chisel. It is used for opening the skull, cutting through the bone, and in precision bone removal. This heavy, flat bladed tool is used along with a mallet or hammer to remove parts of the skull or other bones manually. It's especially useful when the electric saw is not available or when controlled, precise bone removal is needed, like in infants or delicate cases. Next is brain knife. It is long, thin, and sharp and is used to slice large organs like the brain in smooth, clean sections. Dissecting knife. It is a sturdy knife that is used for deeper and broader cuts through muscles and organs. It offers better grip and control during internal dissection. Now comes anterotome or intestinal scissors. These are special scissors used to open hollow organs like intestines without damaging inner content or cutting too deeply. Scissors with one sharp and one blunt end. These are used to safely open body cavities or organs while protecting underlying tissues. Now comes scissors with two blunt ends. These are used to minimize damage while cutting soft internal tissues. Next is Mayo dissecting scissors. These are strong ones for cutting through tough tissue and fascia. They come in both straight and curved versions. These are strong scissors that are used for cutting thick tissues like muscles and fascia. The straight version is typically used for surface level cutting, while the curved version allows for deeper dissection during internal examination. So, next is intestinal clamp. It is used to hold, isolate, or close off sections of the intestines to prevent the contents from leaking during examination or removal. It helps keep the field clean and organized. And its upper portion is shown in the figure. Now comes toothed forceps. So these have small teeth at the tip that allow a firm grip on slippery or thick tissues like skin, fascia, or muscle. They are different from plain, non-toothed forceps, which are used for delicate tissues. Now another one is serrated tipped forceps. So they are another must-know instrument in autopsies, especially for firmly grasping slippery tissues without slipping. But unlike toothed forceps, they don't have sharp teeth, but just textured ridges. Now comes curved scissors, and these are used for dissecting around curved anatomical structures. Self-retaining retractor. So, it is an important tool in autopsies and surgeries to hold tissues or body walls open without needing someone to manually assist, and it gives the examiner a clear and stable view of deeper structures. Now comes probe, and it is a slender, blunt ended metal instrument that is used to trace wound tracks, locate foreign bodies, or explore openings like stab wounds. It helps in determining depth, direction, and involvement of tissues without causing additional damage. Now we will be discussing some bone cutting tools that are used for cutting through hard tissues like skull and ribs. So the first one is bone cutter or bone cutting forceps. A bone cutter is a strong, scissor-like tool used to cut through bones cleanly and efficiently. It's often used during thoracic cavity opening or limb dissection. It's different from rib shears because it can handle thicker, denser bones. Now comes the bone ronger. It is a specialized tool used to bite and nibble away small pieces of bone, especially around the skull, vertebrae, or joints. It's very precise and useful in forensic autopsies when delicate bone removal is needed. Now, bone saw. It is another key instrument in forensic autopsies that is used to cut through hard bones manually, especially when electric tools like the striker saw are unavailable or unnecessary. Now comes costotome, and it is a specialized instrument used to cut ribs close to the spine during thoracic autopsies. It's especially useful in posterior chest wall dissection where regular rib shears can't reach. Now, Causelman's blade saw or rib shears. It is used to open the rib cage by cleanly cutting the ribs on both sides during an autopsy. Now, hacksaw. It is a manual saw with a fine-toothed blade used to cut through hard bones like the skull, sternum, or long bones, especially in setups where power tools are unavailable. Now, electric autopsy saw or striker saw. It is an electric-powered autopsy tool used to cut through hard bones, especially the skull, with speed and precision. Now, next comes rachiotomy saw, and it is a specialized autopsy tool used to cut through the vertebral column, particularly during spinal cord removal or access to the posterior cranial fossa. So basically, the term rachiotomy comes from rachis meaning spine and tomy means cutting. So it is a spine cutting instrument. Now comes hammer or hammer with a hook. So it is basically a standard autopsy hammer that is used along with a chisel to break through or remove bones, especially the skull or sternum. It's a heavy, blunt tool that provides the force needed for bone splitting. Now we will discuss some suturing and closure tools. So the first one is Hagedorn needle, and it is a curved, heavy-duty surgical needle that is used during autopsies for closing incisions, especially after the thoracic or abdominal cavity has been examined. And now comes needle holder, or it's also called as needle driver, and it is a clamp-like instrument that securely holds the needle while suturing, and it provides better grip and control, especially through tough post-mortem tissue. And don't mix it with other intestinal clamps or scissors because it contains a cavity for holding needle, as you can see from the picture. So that's all. Thank you for watching my video. If you found it helpful, then share with others and subscribe my channel. Khudafiz, take care.